Hey there everyone, got a battle here against Chris. This is another roulette. Considering nobody battles in OU Gen 4 anymore, so, yeah, I guess I can only get roulettes from now on, but that's okay, because I enjoy roulettes. Anyway, I'm gonna turn on some music, OC Remix, Donkey Kong Country 2 Remix, This Chase is Haunted by Prince of Darkness. Anyway, so I lead with this green thing, and he leads with this happiness, and I'm just like, why would you lead with something that's happy? That's not something you do in Pokemon. You lead with something that is super serious, like Iron Maiden, except Iron Maiden really isn't that serious at all. So I don't know why I just said that, and everything I just said is completely null and void. But that's okay. So, he can't do anything to Iron Maiden, and he knows it, and I know it, so I figured now is a perfect opportunity to set up some Toxic, and he brings in a Snorlax, which is great, but I fucking miss. Oh, that angered me. Now, I didn't really want to stay in at all to take it like a fucking Earthquake or something, so I go to the Juggernaut, bitch, and the Juggernaut, like, fucking takes that Body Slam like it's nothing, and he's just like, la 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 la, I'm gonna Earthquake you now, and then, he switches, and I can't remember what he switches to. It might be, what does he switch to? Yeah, I switch, and then I predict and use Crunch, but I get Parahacks, but, since Chris and I are both, like, really respectful players, we, whenever someone gets hacks, we like to make up for it, unless it's, like, in a super serious match, where you gotta, like, get all the hacks you can get to win. So, he goes to an Infernape, and I'm like, crap, because I'm banded and I'm locked on Crunch, so I gotta switch and go to Dumpling, and he U-turns, and I thought it was Scarfed at first, because I saw U-turn, and then how much it did, I thought it was banded, but then I saw Life Orb, and I was like, oh, okay then. So I was just, like, getting a lot of things wrong. So he brings in a Breloom now, and I'm like, crap, it's gonna Spore me, it's gonna Sub, it's gonna Punch, and it's gonna wreck my entire team. But, thankfully, he's Scarfed. Well, I wouldn't say thankfully, but it's better than being Toxic Orb, Spore, Focus Punch bullshit. So I bring back in the Juggernaut, because I know the Juggernaut is able to take something like that. So he brings back in the Snorlax to a nice banded Earthquake to the face, and I'm able to bring it really down there, and that was nice. That was really nice to get that Earthquake off on the little fat bastard there, and by little I mean quite large. So he brings in an Articuno. I'm like, crap, what the fuck can I do to this thing? Especially considering he's probably Sub-Roost. I have faced this Articuno before in the past, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I bring in Iron Maiden, because I know if it is Sub-Roost, I can wall it for days. But of course, he can probably pressure stall me, but then this match would be, like, retardedly long, so I don't think he'll want to do that. I think he'll just want to switch, which is, because Chris and I both hate playing really stally, and we were having a blast, so we didn't want to ruin this fun. So, he brings in a Medicham and a Thunderbolt, and he was like, what the fuck, you have Thunderbolt? And I was like, yeah, this is like the most retarded set I have. So, I'm gonna turn on the next piece of music. OC Remix is Legend of Zelda Wind Waker Remix, Ancient Hero by Dark Sword. This is a much quieter song, so I will, talk quieter, I guess. So, he high jump kicks my incoming, Rick there, and I was just like, you killed Rick! Why the fuck did you kill Rick? You should have missed, man. You should have missed. So, I do not predict at all and just go for the Earthquake. However, I do predict him to go to something that could take my Registeel, because, Registeel's a pretty easy switch into Articuno, so the prediction is right on, and he was like, what the fuck, how did you predict that? And I was like, I'm good at this game. But anyway, yeah, we were both lulling for like 5 hours at that one. That was a good prediction on my part. Now, I didn't think he would do it a second time because I could do that, but he does switch, and that's the problem with having, like, infinity fighting types. Like, it really fucks with you, man. So, he high jump kicks, which I can live, and I'm just gonna go for the strongest attack I have, which is Earthquake, and it does nothing, because Registeel's a weak piece of ass, but whatever, that's fine. He's just gonna kill me off with high jump kick. He doesn't miss a single move this entire match. It's really quite annoying, and, So I'm bringing the Juggernaut, bitch, because I know the Juggernaut can take a high jump kick, and yeah, if he critted me there, that would have been really, 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 really dumb, because he would have been able to sweep me. But that's okay. So I used Stone Edge because I didn't want Articuno to come back in, because I didn't have Registeel anymore, and he's just going to kill me off with Seed Bomb, which is fine, because that's pretty much what I expected, because I have a Heatran, and Heatran 4 times resists Seed Bomb, so I'm able to like get a nice Fire Blast off whatever may or may not come in. So I forget what he brings in. Does he bring in? Oh yeah, he brings in this thing, and I miss Fire Blast, which is fucking arg. I needed to hit that Fire Blast, because now I need to hit, like, I don't know, I need to do a shenanigan in order to kill it. It'll be pretty dumb, actually. So I Fire Blast, and it does nothing, and I was like, oh, man, you serious, man? Like, really? But whatever, he brings it really low, and I fucking Earth Power, and he thought it was Scarfed at this point, but I'm not, so I Earth Power, and it almost kills, and it would have fucking killed with Sandstorm. Ugh, but he rests, and that was, oh my god. I did all that work for naught, but whatever. He switches for whatever reason and goes to Articuno, and I Hidden Power. I have no idea why I did that, don't ask. I thought it was Hidden Power, like Ice or something, but, like, so now I speed it up to ×8 because he fucking freezes me, and I was like, ah, why did you do this to me? So he continues Ice Beaming me, waiting till I thaw, which it takes like forever for me to thaw. So I just like, you know, he goes to Fat Bastard. I'm still frozen solid. Now he wants to try and use Sleep Talk and Sleep Talk like Fire Blast and see if that'll unthaw me and see if that'll work. But like we never got to see like if it would work or not because I unthaw like right before he gets a Fire Blast, except he doesn't get a Fire Blast, he gets a Rest, but that's okay. He switches and goes back to Articuno. I miss Fire Blast, which is fucking typical, and I don't know, god, fuck, I miss Fire Blast. It's so dumb. But he Ice Beams, I totally thought that would freeze me again, and I missed Fire Blast again. So now, because of pressure, I only have one shot of Fire Blast left. And I take it, like, right after he hits me with Ice Beam, and I fucking hit, which is awesome. Now he's down to Breloom and Snorlax, and I was really hoping, like, I don't know, like, I didn't have much hope at this point. Like, I was gonna explode because I was out of Fire Blast, because I'm, like, Shuckaberry and stuff, but he just superpowers me dead, which is fine, but, yeah, my last is this green thing, and which I know I can live a superpower at -1, at least I think I can, but, so Hidden Power Ice, you know, thinking he could stay in, then Snorlax would come in, I could probably, like, attempt a Focus Blast crit or something, so I Leech Seed. I don't know why, like, don't ask why I Leech Seed there. I have, like, maybe I was thinking that Fire Blast wouldn't 2-hit KO me or something, and I could just, like, get infinity hit points back with Leech Seed. I have no idea why I did that, so don't ask, please. So I Focus Blast and I missed, which is typical, but it didn't matter, and, yeah, that's the match. Subscribe to him, guys. I'll catch you all next time, and all that good stuff, so, yeah, bye.